And you know, a lot of you are sitting at home and you're doing the exact same thing. You're trying to be on your laptop, you're trying to get your work done, but you've got your kids home from school. They can't do online schooling when you are having to get on a conference call, right? How are you going to juggle this? So lifestyle expert and freelance journalist Emily Foley is joining me now. I love that you have these top 5 tips, and let's put them on the screen because everyone's feeling this right now. There are millions of children that are home from school. We all need to still get our paychecks and make sure that our kids get their education as well. You start with being flexible and expecting that things aren't going to go well.
Yeah, you know, I've been doing this for 9 years. I've worked from home with my kids from home because they're very spread out in age for 9 years. So kids are unpredictable. It doesn't matter how much you plan, something's going to happen. Somebody's going to start screaming in the background when you're on that important conference call. So it's important just to give everybody a lot of leeway, yourself, the kids included, and know best laid plans, it might not be perfect.
Setting a loose schedule too, not keeping everything so regimented.
But having that schedule in place still. Kids really like structure, and especially when they're coming out of school where they have that structure, you need to not just say, okay, this is a free-for-all. Say, okay, lunch is going to be at noon every day. The kids can expect that. Your coworkers can expect that, so that everybody has some idea of what the day is going to look like.
Some other things, getting up before your kids and staying up after them to get those things done. A lot of us moms already do that anyway, right? And then prioritizing the most important things in the morning so you get them out of the way. Yeah. Special toys for key work moments, snacks, and rest time. But what about some of the things that kids need to be creative that we might not have at home?
Yeah. Here's the thing. I think you need to look at what messes you can handle and what not. Like, I can't give my kids paint and relax to work. I'm worried about my furniture. I'm worried about their clothes. Certain things I've found is great. Get them magazines, safety scissors, a glue stick, and paper. They can craft for hours. And you know what? It's so easy to vacuum up little pieces of magazine paper. That's not a big deal. Also, Play-Doh. I know a lot of moms who say, I hate the Play-Doh mess, but at the end of the day, you can vacuum that Play-Doh up and it keeps them happy for hours. Yeah. So get the Play-Doh out while you're on that conference call, while you meet that deadline, and then deal with it at 8 p.m. cleaning it all up. You know, it's just, we're talking about getting through day by day.
We did this at dinner time yesterday. It was extremely helpful. A dance party. It wasn't just helpful for the kids, it was helpful for us. We're all stressed.
It's so good. And you know, different parts of the country, it's really rainy right now. They're not getting that outside time. I am the queen of the dance party. We wake up grumpy, we turn on the music. Give your kids their favorite soundtrack, Kids Bop, put them in the room, dance party it up, close the door. Sometimes go and do that dance party with them, but sometimes let them go. Tell them, choreograph a whole dance for me. I'm going to come back in 30 minutes and I want to see the dance, and then you work while they're jamming.
And also, I want to point out, a lot of these things are the grandparents handling it because the parents have to go to work, so they're handling the kids at home. So I hope it's good advice for them as well, especially when they might feel like they're putting themselves in a compromised position if they could possibly get this virus and be compromised. Finally, set a timer. It could be your best friend.
Kids really respond well to know, they like that structure, knowing what to expect. So that 30-minute timer for everything. Go craft for 30 minutes. Don't show me anything you've made until 30 minutes is up, and bring me all 10 things. Instead of, Mommy, look at this, Mommy, look at this, every time. And that 30 minutes, that works really well for most age kids. Increments of 30 minutes, whatever it may be. I have to be on the phone for 30 full minutes. You can't talk to Mommy until you hear the ding. Know that as soon as that ding comes, they're gonna come running. But the timer really helps for different things.
Well, that structure I've seen just in classrooms, right? We've seen in our kids' classrooms that they move from transition to transition based on time.
So.
Emily, some great advice here. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Stay healthy yourself.